This is Mags on Media, looking back at some of 2018's best marketing and advertising executions. Now we're increasingly realizing the power and potential of marketing and advertising to shape dialogue, to drive social change and influence behavior. By doing away with the blue liquids often used to depict menstrual blood in advertising, the feminine hygiene brand Boldest has done a lot to shatter the stigmas that still exist around menstruation in certain parts of the world. The Blood Normal campaign was awarded with a Glass Lion Grand Prix at the 2018 Cannes Lions Festival of Creativity for promoting positive cultural change affecting gender inequality and imbalance.
Introducing Blood Normal, a campaign some hated. But that's no surprise. We live in a world that hides periods and shames women for having them.
A 13-year-old schoolgirl commits suicide after she was shamed by her teacher for period stains.
But the way to end the taboo is to normalize it. Normal period blood. In a normal pad demonstration. Normal period pain. Period sex. Men buying pads. And women asking for them normally. We even used a broadcast ban to our advantage, to prove periods are not yet normal. The film was a springboard. Each scene contained an activation to normalize periods in different areas of culture. We produced designer period underwear with French fashion house Dessous. Pad-shaped lilos for influencers to share without shame, ran period-positive workshops in schools, launched a short film competition, and got a 12-year-old comedian to write period jokes into her routine.
My friend Amara wished when she was on her period, she bled confetti and glitter. It'd be like, congratulations, you're not pregnant.
Blood Normal is working. Empathy is killing shame.
This is a first in terms of advertising.
That's the reality of having a period.
Une marque anglaise, Bodyform, a enfin brisé le tableau ultime.
Everyone can be more empathetic and understanding.
It's 2017 and women are still being subjected to what men think is wrong.
It should be a natural thing.
I think it depicts normal life. Men have to encounter periods too.
This really opened my eyes to it, honestly.
Through our earned media, we made it onto the broadcast channels they tried to ban us from. Blood Normal is helping create a new normal for billions of women and girls.
Now, 2018 saw a lot of brand innovation and a real focus on creative effectiveness, like this campaign from the Ogilvy Mumbai agency for its client Savlon.
Kids love to use their hands. Kids explore the world with their hands. In India, they use their hands for one more thing: eating. Not washing their hands with soap is one of the main causes for illnesses and dropouts. In rural schools of India, kids still use chalk and slate to write. So Savlon, one of India's leading hygiene brands, gave shape to a simple idea: Chopstix infused with soap. Introducing Savlon Healthy Hands Chopstix. These worked just like regular chalk sticks, but at lunch break, they did more than just writing. The chalk powder turned into soap on its own. These chalk sticks have been introduced in schools across the country. Along with national news coverage on TV, this simple innovation got featured in over 70 newspapers. It generated a reach of 4.3 million on Twitter and 3.2 million on Facebook in just 4 days. This led to a huge demand for the chalk sticks from schools and NGOs. Its food-grade safety certification got us our biggest prize, Akshay Patra, the world's largest provider of school midday meals, approached us to distribute these chalks to more than 1 million children every day. We are now working hand in hand with schools and NGOs to provide these chalk sticks for free. Kids' health will now be in good hands, their own.
The battle of the burger brands raged on in 2018. McDonald's scored big with a smart outdoor campaign by simply making use of its famous golden arches.
McDonald's is one of the most recognizable and consistent brands in the world. But everywhere you go, from major cities to small towns, you'll find signs directing you to the nearest McDonald's that are surprisingly inconsistent. So to create a new wayfinding system, we noticed that the directions were already right there in the logo. By cropping the golden arches into a directional path and reducing the visuals to only what's essential, we transformed an underutilized media space into a simple, unified design system, adaptable to any market around the world. The result was a series of wayfinding billboards that are both helpful and immediately recognizable, using only the brand's colors and a fraction of the logo.
But it was Burger King in the United States that won the internet when it asked its rival burger joint Wendys to the prom. Here's what happened.
Remember back in high school, there was that one person you never got along with? You'd insult each other at every turn. And then one day you thought, I think I might have a crush on them. The answer from the press was OMG.
The Burger King marquee asked Wendys to the prom.
People are loving that Burger King asked Wendy to prom.
Another royal just stole Harry and Meghan's thunder with a proposal. Burger King asked Wendys to go to prom.
Joining in on the promposal season, Burger King asked their neighbor Wendys to the prom earlier this week on their billboard.
It was a very public promposal, is that what they call it?
Promposal, yeah.
From one fast food burger chain to another.
This warmed Wendy's heart, and she accepted, with 2 conditions.
The Wendys ended up tweeting a response back saying, okay, but don't get handsy and we have to be home by 10. Burger King responded with a picture of a corsage inside of a Whopper box saying the two should, quote, aim for king and queen of the prom.
She said yes.
Aww. I'm glad Wendy said yes.
Yeah, me too. Right? That is genius, is it? Actually, really, I mean, we're talking about it.
One very small billboard with just 2 words generated some very big results.
Someone on Twitter said, can Ronald come along too?
Chaperone.
And Burger King was like, we hope not.
And that's where we're going to leave it. Please let us know what you thought of all the campaigns featured in today's program on our social media platforms. And here's to bigger, better, and even more creative effectiveness in 2019. Goodbye to you, and thank you for watching.